Drive Away Dolls is a comedy of errors film that when I was watching it, I was sitting there going, this comes across like a knockoff Coen Brothers movie. And then the credits came, and I found that it was directed by Ethan Coen. But Joel Coen had no involvement in it. And I'm like, oh, okay, so Joel must have the magic. I know Joel Coen just solo directed a Macbeth adaptation in 2021, and I'd be curious to see how that one is. Because everything I've seen from the Coen brothers has been them together, but now they're kind of branching off into solo works, and I think Ethan's missing something on his own. But it has all of the traditional, Coen brothers like tropes of the quirky characters with funny conversations and stuff like that. But I would actually compare this movie to Burn After Reading, which was, another Coen Brothers movie about a whole bunch of comedy of errors surrounding a MacGuffin. And I think what this movie misses that movie had was that all of its happenstance and funny coincidences all served to make things harder for the characters. Whereas in this movie, we have the two main characters basically not having any actual, obstacles to overcome. Every time something comes up to get in their way, something outside their control happens to get them out of it. And I don't have a problem with contrivance in stories so long as that contrivance isn't there to help the main characters but to hinder them. And it just felt like the main characters were just kind of there along for the ride the whole movie without having anything actually challenging them. And so the movie's set in 1999. It follows a couple of lesbians on a road trip down to Tallahassee, but it turns out that they took a car that has some MacGuffin, some contraband in the trunk, and then so there's a couple of goons chasing after them, and a bunch of like I said, it feels like a knockoff Coen Brothers movie. The cast is full of pretty good actors, but they're given really underdeveloped characters, and it's kind of built on the hope that you like all of the quirkiness that each character has. But a lot of that work in the script kind of is hedging its bets that all of the actors are going to be charming, and charm is a little in short supply in this film. The main character has this really bad Texas accent. I just kind of wanted to describe her as a lesbian Sandy Cheeks, and it's really grating throughout the movie. I don't know. It also came across like a movie about lesbians directed by a straight man, so it didn't feel very queer in its queer representation. So I don't know how well I could recommend you seeing this one. Especially because, for a story about a couple of lesbians on a road trip on the run, I don't know. I've seen a trailer for Love Lies Bleeding, and that movie's coming out in a couple weeks here. And if I wanted to see a movie about lesbians on the run on the road, I would just wait for that one, because the trailer for that one has me really sold. If you really want to see what it looks like when the Coen brothers have half their brother tied behind their back, here's the result. Hey, thanks for watching. Your view means a lot. Don't forget to toss me a like and subscribe and ring the bell. And drop a comment below telling me what you thought of the video. I stream Mondays and Fridays at 5 p.m. Pacific, so catch me live and join in on the convo. You can find all my socials in the description below, and thank you to all my patrons, with a very special shout out to my Whale Shark tier patrons Ryan D and James Knight, and my Anemone Friend tier patron Piftle Cakes. Your support means the world. Catch you next time.